CCG is it's a cardiac.
ECG?
I would guess at an injection of some description.
I know CCTV, but not CPG.
Never heard of them. Are they famous?
Scan thing?
I don't know. Is that something to do with your heart? No, that's an ECG.
CCG is a clinical commissioning group.
Clinical commissioning group.
What is a CCG and what does it mean for me, my family and my community?
I'm a GP and clinical chair of the Northern, Eastern and Western Devon Clinical Commissioning Group. Clinical commissioning groups are a real exciting opportunity to really bring the clinical focus to commissioning in a way that we've never done before. The frustrations we had in the past was that we could often see that services could be delivered better, outcomes were not good enough and patients were having problems with services, but our ability to actually change those services seemed quite limited. I think with the new structures, as it says, clinical commissioning is at the heart of that, and GPs, I hope, would feel they have a direct involvement through their practice and through practice representatives and their elected locality boards within our structure that can actually influence the shape of services both locally and across the whole clinical commissioning group.
I'm a GP in North Devon, actually in Ilfracombe, and I'm chairman of the northern locality of New Devon CCG. We decided that we would form the New Devon CCG, which is north, east and west, and in the northern locality we have started to form our board and take it out to engage with other people. So there was a system where member practices, which is the GPs that everybody knows, have to elect their leaders, and those leaders are tasked to engage with the public and other statutory bodies to purchase healthcare in Devon.
I'm a GP in Clumpton and I'm chair of the Eastern locality of New Devon CCG. Representatives of their local GP practices will be right at the heart of designing services for health in Devon. And we will try and make this even more sensitive to local populations through our sub-locality structure. Within the Eastern locality we've got a mix of urban populations in Exeter, rural populations in mid-Devon and then coastal retired populations in particular around Sidmouth and Budleigh. So we've got 4 separate groupings of practices and we will use these sub-localities to engage with the public in the communities they recognise and with the GP practices in those areas. I think it helps us have a completely fresh look at things and be able to work with our local populations and with our partners in social services and in the council to have a fresh look at the way services are provided.
I'm chair of the Western locality of New Devon CCG. The challenges are pretty generic to each of the localities, and we have a sort of structure within the CCG, which is a membership organisation. So within Western, the members are the practices within Southampton, West Devon and Plymouth. And I suppose the biggest challenge we face really is how do we continue to improve the quality of the care that we commission on behalf of the public. Changing from a primary care trust commissioning of healthcare services for a population to clinical commissioning groups, I think would add great benefits because it's bringing the clinicians who are delivering care on behalf of their communities into the commissioning process. And it's bringing all that knowledge and their understanding of the system and their local communities right to the front door of the commissioning process. And I think that's a really important gap that's being closed by this new change.
I sit on the governance body of the Clinical Commissioning Group. I also am chair of the Integrated Finance and Quality Committee, talking to members of the public and patients who want to connect with the CCG in different roles, especially at a local level. But most importantly, and what I've said today in the message, is helping people connect and finding out where they're not being able to connect, so that we actually do listen to people and we know that they are voice being heard and we give them feedback. The core objective, my role, is to make sure that the public and patients are equal partners in the CCG.
Healthy people.
Living healthy lives.
In healthy community.
Our mission is to transform services so that we support everyone to have access to high quality, sustainable services that promote well-being and care when people are unwell. We also want to design services that can, wherever possible, be delivered when, where and how people choose.
Values are at the heart of our CCG.
We will always strive to behave with integrity and be honest and open with each other, our patients and our public.
We will be ambitious and creative, valuing everyone's contribution while being compassionate and mutually supportive.
We will make a real difference to people's lives by putting their needs at the centre of all that we do.
We will deliver value for money. We will be the best that we can be.
I would love to change the agenda from people being ill to people being well, so I say I'd like to change illness into wellness.
So we have to transform the nature of our relationship with the public, and if we fail to do that, then I don't think we will make the most of this opportunity, because it is a fantastic opportunity.